Today I'm going to show you how to set up your front air fork system. Front air forks came out on the CRFs in 2013. This is a 2014. Let me show you up close. This is where you put the air in. And here you got your dials. For each spring, you can actually make them harder or softer. And under here, you got your dial for the return spring. Now, you do need a fork pump. You remove your cap. Simply screw it in. Now, these fork pumps are made and designed to not lose any air. So you can make your front forks perfect all the time. You know, for every, I think 3 or 4 pumps is 1 psi, and you got your bleeder here where you release the air, and when you take it off, you won't lose any air, so it'll stay the same all the time. Now, remember, when you do check your front forks, your front wheel has to be above the ground. So put it on the stand. Make sure your fork's totally extended, or otherwise it'll give you the wrong reading. What's good about these is you can change your spring rating without changing your springs. So if you well, you should go on your manual, and your manual will tell you exactly how much psi for how much weight should go on the front. But it's about 30 psi for about 150 pounds, 32 psi for 170 pounds, 34 psi for 200 pounds, and 35 psi, 36 psi for 220. And instead of changing your spring, you just change your air psi, which for me works very good. I usually keep it at 37, 38. Also depends where I go riding. If I want them softer, I just lower the pressure. If I want them harder, I lift it up a little bit, and works really good. I usually keep it around 37, 38, sometimes 35, depending where I go riding, and works very well. I like them. Like I say, when you release, you get no leak, and it stays exactly what the gauge tells you. Got a rainy day today, 5 degrees. Yesterday was 20. Today we got a 5-degree rainy day. Not a very good day, so I just decided to check my forks, see how they're doing. Make sure you check them before you go riding every time. If you got air forks, make sure you got the air fork pump. So I think that's it for now, but stay tuned. I'll show you guys how to set the sag on your bike, the rear suspension, and I'll show you how to set up your suspension on the trails with those dials I showed you, rear and front suspension. So be safe, and bye for now.
I take another swing, so I never miss, no.